What's up everyone, Reptile here, and I got another deck tech for you. This time, one of my favorite archetypes, Control, and specifically the traditional Blue-White Control. We're playing an Explorer, so the threats are a little different from Historic if you're trying to play it there. But overall, we're just looking to control the board. A lot of this meta is pretty aggro with a lot of creatures, so running things like Faithful Absence, Supreme Verdict. Farewell's really good against those graveyard decks, and just against really anything that you can't hit that are creatures, that are not creatures that are threatening. And the rest of it is, it's pretty simple. We're using Teferi as one of our win cons, trying out the new one, just to have a 1-of at the moment. It's gonna see how it does, but overall I think it has good potential because it makes a body similar to one of our other Planeswalkers, Wandering Emperor. Really good. Some removal. A lot of our things are just, well actually we don't have a single creature in this deck. It's just all non-creatures. Works really well with Shark Typhoon. I have it as a 1-of. You can get rid of one Farewell and then put another Shark Typhoon if you want that, but I've noticed that I have needed the board wipes and the exiling graveyards a lot more than I needed another win condition. So I decided to go with Farewell. I'm also running Leyline Binding. We have Rafine's Tower and Sparta Headquarters just as 1-ofs to get this cost reduced down to 2, I believe. But yeah, outside of that, let's talk about some of the interaction that we have. We're running counter spells, so we have Saw It Coming. Absorb is really good, it helps us gain life, and it hits everything. Dovin's Veto is really good in the counter matchup, or in the mirror matchup. And when you're facing off against rogues, a lot of the times you're going to hit, counter spells as well, so this is really good. Jwari Disruption, more often than not, is a tap land when you need to hit your lands to get to Teferi. But does work if someone is really reckless with their mana. Revitalize is an option that I wanted to go with just because I feel a lot of the times we're having trouble surviving and stabilizing, and this not only gains you life so you're able to get into the late game, but also draws you a card. It kind of filters itself out, so it's pretty good. Also, you can bluff that you're holding up a counter spell, and if you do have a counter spell, you can just Revitalize instead if they didn't do anything. Faithful Absence, really good. Again, against in the mirror, hitting other Planeswalkers. A lot of these things just hit creatures, so Planeswalkers are really important to hit. Also, really good against the manlands. So we're actually running one. We're running Hall of Storm Giants, but these kill us because we can't really wipe them with Farewell or Supreme Verdict because they're sorcery speed. So things like Faithful Absence and 2 Field of Ruin in the land slot to get rid of these, because whenever you're playing against Control, a lot of the times if you can get one of these lands down and it can stick, it'll just pressure Control over and over again because it's really hard to deal with lands. But outside of that, we're pushing the late game. We don't really have any big immediate win conditions, but things like Teferi Emblem just controls the board enough. We can build bodies through Wandering Emperor, Teferi, and Shark Typhoon, and we have our Hall of Storm Giants as it's crazy that this land is like your finisher, your big beater, but it is really good at doing that. Additional card draw and Memory Deluge, and yeah, we're just looking to play reactive. Oh, and the sideboard, I only play best of 1, and the sideboard, it really just depends on the meta. Same thing with everything that you're adding in Control, but overall, tried and true deck. Love it. Let's see how we do with it. Alright, Dubwise, okay. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, Dubwise. We go first. 2 lands, not great, but we do have some card draw. Saw It Coming, Leyline Binding in the end if we're able to get past here, and a little account. It's keepable. Let's put this blue down. Maybe they'll think we're spirits and just concede. It'd be hilarious. Karn Avatar really contemplating. I like this avatar. Fortunately, the new card sucks. Well, new Karn as of, what was it? Dominaria? Time of this video. Was our opponent AFK? That'd be unfortunate, but maybe everyone doesn't have to see all these 2-landers. Also, I forgot to mention 24 lands before, but if this doesn't come up in the recording, it doesn't come up in the recording. Yeah, 24 is really good. It just makes sure that you're able to hit them, get to 4 or 5 to fairy mana. Oh, they kept. Okay, cool. Alright, we are in this game. Den of the Bugbear. Oh, I didn't talk about matchups. This is an unfortunate one, but... Do we saw it? Yeah, just in case we don't hit that next land. I'm gonna foretell now. Because if this is mono red, and with Den of the Bugbear it probably is mono red, they just haven't played anything. We do have our Supreme Verdict, so we need to start getting our lands, have a way to stabilize like we said before with Revitalize, so... Not too bad. Oh wait. Oh, wait, no, this is something different. Huh. Oh, it's ramp into... Okay. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. Okay, it's one of these weird red land destruction decks, I'm pretty sure, so... We'll just have to look out for it. This ain't too bad. Supreme Verdict is not as useful as I thought. Another Cleansing Wildfire. Alright. That's interesting. I like this. I like this idea. Wow, 3 Cleansing Wildfires. Alright, well... Opponent has 6 lands in play on turn 3. Awesome. Drew their whole deck, or able to refill it. Man, that's amazing. Alright, let's Revitalize here. Hollowed Fountain. Awesome, we really need that second one. So, pass here. Going with Absorb. What are they going to play? If it's something that can't be countered, it's pretty unfortunate. But we do have Leyline Binding for anything that's too crazy, especially at flash speed. Karn the Great Creator. No. We're just gonna go get an artifact. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. We don't really have any of our big threats yet, but we do have a lot of answers, so we can just keep playing this long game. Absorb, Dovin's Veto. I actually can't feel the ruin the Darksteel Citadel, that's pretty funny. No, let's not let him refuel his hand. Oh man, another Supreme Verdict. Pretty unfortunate that we're getting in this matchup, but I wonder if I'll put a charge counter on Blast Zone. I don't know what you're gonna get rid of though. None of us really have permanents on the battlefield. Feel the ruin of their own. They're gonna field of ruin, our field of ruin, to make sure that we... Oh, they see it. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Let's get another blue. Well, he wanted to put a lot of basics onto the battlefield. There's the Karn. Stove and veto this. Really just need to make sure that he can't get too much off of this. Is now the time to do this. We dropped the Teferi here, boys. That's the real question. You know, he's searching for stuff. I think this is a better time than ever, because we've already countered a bunch. We really need to start drawing more cards. Let's get this land into play. And with things like this, now Leyline Binding is pretty useful. Unless our opponent combo kills us here, we should be alright. I'm going to feel pretty stupid if they do, but... What is opponent going to do? They're going to Ugin. Oh my god. Well, are you going to -5? Oh, okay, that's... Oh, man, he had Strangle. Damn it. Alright.
Mind is willing, but the body, it hurts.
Okay, this is better. Unfortunately, we do have to deal with this Ugin right now. We have a counter spell in hand. 2 board wipes against a non-creature deck. Kind of unfortunate. Happens. Chandra, Tortured Defiance. Okay, let's saw that coming. Man, our opponents hit gas. I guess when you get rid of all your lands through 3 Cleansing Wildfires, it's gonna happen, but... Bone Crusher Giant into... Alright, just gonna play the Bone Crusher. It's a Faithful Absence. Cool, so actually I can go for the Teferi Play here. Draw a card. It's an island. Not bad actually. So let's untap Hollowed Fountain and an island. Sure, whatever. Valakut. I'm surprised he didn't use that. He must have something good in his hand. Another Ugin? Oh, okay. Alright, that's why I was surprised. He hit me with the oops. That Blast Zone is going to be a problem, though, because... What? I want to land. Okay. Guess I'll go get a white. That's 7 mana. Let's destroy the Bone Crusher here. We'll get to draw a card, but if he draws a card here, that means he doesn't have a big spell. If I get Ugin here, I'm going to be pretty sad. But... Okay. Sacked it. What did he draw? A land, please. Four on the counter. Okay, so Blast Zone. He's looking to get rid of my Teferi. Yeah, we don't need the extra mana here. Let me just play the Wandering Emperor. He still has to do this one more time. So he has to put the charge counter on the Blast Zone and then eventually take it out. A Golos. Okay. It's an odd deck. What have you played? Golos, Karn, Chandra, Ugin. I wonder what land he's getting. Den of the Bugbear. Alright, that makes sense. Cascading Cataracts. Cool. Yeah, let's flash this in.
Finally, I'm home.
Oh, are you gonna use the Blast Zone now? Come on, please do it, please do it, please do it. I know you want to get rid of it. I really need to get rid of that Blast Zone though, because he's gonna get rid of my Leyline Binding. Alright, let's put a +1. I'm planning on wiping anyway, so. Get to use these Supreme Verdicts at least for some use. Not bad. Pretty useless at this point, but not bad. Let's create that 2/2.
Guards, to me.
We need to move quickly.
Oh, this ain't bad. Okay, let's put this down as our land. Question is, does he get rid of our Teferi here? It's about an emblem. Or it's gonna emblem soon, so can't necessarily. This is a 6. Let's bring you back, buddy. Auto War on our Teferi to bring it back after he sacked the Blast Zone. Blast Zone was really. I'm surprised he didn't go for it on 6. He could have gone for it on 6. Leyline Binding gets rid of it. Ugin the rest of us because I think it comes in fresh. So really, really surprised that he didn't do that instead. But now we have a body. We have something to block with Den. We don't have a body anymore. Anger of the Gods. And Den of the Bugbear will get in on us and kill our Emperor, unfortunately. Anger of the God. Man, what is this deck? This is insane.
I still have much to learn.
Alright. This is amazing. Field of Ruin. Let's do this. Draw a card.
You know what?
Oh, another Teferi. Not bad, actually. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Alright, we've gone through most of our most of our lands at this point. Just do it like this. We got rid of the Den of the Bugbear. He has 1. The Jiki Mirror Breaker.
We're not going to win this.
Hollow Fountain, another one of our lands, unfortunately.
We need to move quickly.
We'll go through them. Jawari Disruption. Okay, another land. That's pretty unfortunate, actually. Oh, man. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay, we have another one. We can go through. Hopefully our opponent doesn't know that we have absolutely nothing. Oh, it's a Fires of Invention deck? Oh, if he casted that, holy shit, I would have been so out of luck. Oh, he has something to burn it, okay.
I'm getting too old for this.
I think if our opponent has Ugin here, we're pretty... Okay, he has another Strangle. This is the most random deck I've seen, dude. Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Okay.
The immolation sensation. Oh, looks
We need our farewell here really bad. There's the counterspell we could have. Actually, we couldn't have counterspelled this. Alright. How are we doing this? How are we doing this?
I won't hide from the world any longer.
Put Teferi on board. I think we're gonna need to just put that on the top. Verdict here. And then pay the life just in case. I know he's gonna get that, but that, you know, we might be able to get another wipe, another creature removal, help get past this. Hopefully opponent has Karn the Great Creator and we have to counter it again. Okay. Got rid of the Karn. Please be a land. How do you have nothing but gas? Emblem. Draw a card. Please, please. Oh, okay, we can cycle this. Not the worst. There's our verdict. Okay, we need to get rid of that verdict. Saw it coming. Let's pre-med it. And then we get it untap. Okay. Please. There's a Chandra there. Another Den of the Bugbear. At least it comes in tapped. It's not the worst. We cannot counterspell this though, so pretty unfortunate. We can destroy it, which is amazing. So.
Let's skip to the good part.
Oh, Leyline Binding. Okay. Okay, this is great. Because we can hit the Chandra with the Leyline, and then Fateful Absence, the Den of the Bugbear. And if opponent is not smart with their Planeswalker usage, we do have the ability to, like if they try to activate Den of the Bugbear or something like that, well, Leyline Binding before they can actually do their ability. I'm pretty sure they're just going to -3 and kill Teferi, which it happens, but at 5 mana. Oh, okay, this is just. Ooh, okay. Let's just get rid of this now. Oh, please be greedy and put another emblem. Be greedy and put another emblem, please. I know you want to put that clock. Oh man, not fine. Leyline Binding, get rid of this Chandra.
I'll have a better plan next time.
Probably should draw. Yeah, you crack the treasure. Treasure in the late game. 24 to 25. Mill is an option. Dovin's Veto. Alright. We are going to need to try to get a length, though. This Chandra Emblem is kicking our ass. We got a Golos. We can counter it. Valakut Awakening. Sure. Another land. Okay. How many do we... dude, how many is this? This is 5, 9, 10, 13. There's another Chandra, but thankfully this one can be counterspelled. Chandra Torch of Defiance. Do you have something else? Please don't. Where's our... okay, this is better than nothing. Wandering Emperor. Cleansing Wildfire. Okay. There's the fourth one. Opponent is churning through their deck. Pretty insane. wonder what they're gonna bring out. Okay, we'll flash in our Wandering Emperor here. Make that Samurai.
Anyone who harms my keep watch for intruders.
Another land. Oh my god. This is insane.
We've got the edge in this fight.
I guess we're 20. You know what? It's not the worst, but we Field of Ruin. We even got Field of Ruined before. Actually, yeah, this is pretty insane. I think most of them are out. There's hopefully the last Strangle in his deck.
Good.
Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Opponent is trying to put the clock on us. Don't block. You know you want that Bone Crusher, don't block. Am I dead? I'm the Greek. Okay. What is he picking? We're gonna need our counter spells here. Fairy. Where are you? God Pharaoh statue. That's gonna drain me. Oh, okay. Okay, we can do that later. Supreme Verdict here. Wait, what? I didn't read the whole card. Oh, I should have exiled it. Oh, on to the next game. Alright, me boys. Game 2. That was... You know, it was a Fires of Intervention deck. I'm usually used to seeing them with more colors. That was insane. Another 2 Supreme Verdicts. Hopefully it's against a creature deck. We'll see how this goes. We gotta go first again, which is pretty nice. Drop the Hollowed Fountain. We don't actually have a turn 1 play. I took out the portable holes just because they felt a little too niche. And a lot of the times we have lands that we want to put in tapped, so isn't too bad. Dockside Chef. I never realized there was an eye in there. What? That's cool. Alright, this will just pass. This mono red again. No, this is it? Young Pyromancer. Ooh. Okay, good. It's a good thing that we do have these these wipes. Let's play the Auto Aura here, actually. I don't think we're gonna really need it as much as the Aganjo. This is probably like a really aggro version of Izzet. Usually they're more counterspell and like instant sorcery. I mean, this one is instant sorcery, but let him create his elementals. Really just get rid of the things that matter, the big things. And if he decides to attack me with Young Pyromancer here, I will kill it. Cool. Discard a Ganjo, get rid of that. Shark Typhoon. Not bad. Actually pretty good as one of our win cons. The only thing is it's 6 mana. As the saving grace, you can cycle it. What will opponent do? Or we haven't absorbed in the Dovin's veto, so what will they try to do? I guess. Light up the stage. Let's actually stop the card flow. So one great thing that you actually want to do in Control is if your opponent's trying to get ahead of you and count card advantage, a lot of times you can let these threats on the board kind of sit because you have board wipes, but don't let them refuel their hand against you because you want to really choke them out, whatever you do. Whenever you cast a non-creature you know, that's actually not too bad. I'm gonna save my mana just in case I need to counter something that's too big, and then, like I said before, we have the wipes. Let's let him. He's trying to build tokens anyway. Let him commit to the board. Off. All right. Opponent is actually stuck on 1 blue land and 3 Spikefield Caves. That's unfortunate, man. Man, this land algorithm in this game, I can't speak. Holy shit. Land algorithm in this game is crazy. It'll give you all your special lands. There's an Ardawara. Go ahead and opt. Fine. You have no blue mana though, so not too afraid. Not too afraid. He's afraid of a Gonjo now. All right. Let's actually cycle. I'll just pay 0 because I'm gonna wipe the board next turn anyway. Or actually, I'll pay 1. Hold on. I need to rethink this. Let's pay 2 because I don't think it'll really matter too much. We can block this. Cycle this, get a new card. Awesome. Faithful Absence is really good, so we can answer any man lands. Or we can answer if he's sandbagging one of his creatures. Lightning Strike. Ooh, okay. Right. That should have really gone in my face, because now we just get a Supreme Verdict. See what opponent has. We're tapped out. We can't find our 5th land. Unfortunately, we have our Teferi in hand, so that would be absolutely amazing, but once we get that land, and hopefully it's an untapped land, we'll be able to do stuff. And they're really considering. You throw it in the bin. I like this. Seems like it actually goes pretty well. This doesn't seem like a great matchup for it though, because you just constantly get wiped and, you know, your big spells like a bunch of considers and ops. Yeah. What if they run Ledger Shredder? They really should. I think that would be great. Alright, there's the 3rd path, dude. We got a Memory Deluge. No land, but whatever. We can get past it. Memory Deluge should be able to get us, find us, you know, something, so. Balmor, Captain, Battle Mage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and if you're playing against control and you have a deck like this, where it's, you know, aggro, I mean, the 3rd pass, you're not at a point where you're really going to be able to pressure me. Probably, oh wow, okay, you're pressure yourself. You probably should sandbag at least 1 creature, so that way if I'm wiping, you're kind of forcing me to get out of this, because now you're dumping all your eggs in one basket. Opponent gets rid of the Steam Vents. 2 cards in hand, so we really are going in on the... We can take 3 damage. And let's Memory Deluge. Let's find this land. If it's not in the top 4, man, then we were just really supposed to lose this game. Oh. You know what? I actually just want the 2 lands. Yeah, let's put this Hall of the Storm Giants in. Let's Supreme Verdict here. And then we can start playing our Teferi, have enough for Memory Deluge, and then eventually play with the Faithful Absence. Ooh, okay, that's nice. Able to bounce it and return it. Pretty good play. Probably more Fading Hopes, but we just don't have creatures. Alright, 3rd path. One card in hand. Another third path. Ooh. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Does it matters, yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll pass. We have Wandering Emperor. If they do decide to attack, and then Faithful Absence to kill anything else. Also gotta gain some life. I feel like we're in a pretty good position here. Opponent just down to one card in hand. We have 6 with the Memory Delusion in the graveyard, and all of our lands up. So. Now this actually does create a body too. It's a 2/2 whenever you draw a card. I'm really high on like it. I think for the higher powered formats, like even maybe historic, this Teferi might be a little too slow, but I really like his ability in Explorer. Okay. Wandering Emperor. Exile one of these, third path. Does opponent have a counterspell? I mean, I've seen a good majority of your deck, so doubt it. Is it another instant? Because you could probably just make more tokens. And risk that player doesn't need. Wait. Have it deal 4 damage to you? Yes, it can deal 4 damage.
This is what you get for hurting my
Let's get rid of it now. I thought opponent was gonna do that again. One, two, three, four, five, six. Actually, I think I just want to trade for the Emperor's gonna die anyway.
Then we must protect the people.
Let's counter the jumpstart. Pre-med this. Pass. Or the risk factor. Just what we need to counter. They're also getting pretty low too. We have a Hall of the Storm Giants that could swing in if they decide to be too greedy. Get rid of this. Absorb it. So instead we'll gain the 3 life, go up to 17. Lightning Strike, okay. I think I would have rather go in the face. Just negate that. Let's put it.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past. Knowledge is meant to be shared.
So our opponent can kill the Teferi, but we do have a body at this point, and they're diverting resources away. So let's block with one of these.
Truth's still elusive.
I wonder if opponent will get greedy. Oh, yeah, this thing has vigilance. This is insane. See, this is why I think this Teferi Spirit thing is great. You just dump it on, it has vigilance, kind of like the other one, the Wandering Emperor one. So, lets you play. Good game. What do you mean good game? Oh, are you telling me that you concede? I'll just say good game back. Unless you're gonna kill me. Okay. And we won! Sometimes that's how Control wins. The other person gets so frustrated they give up. On to the next game. Alright. Looks like we're going in. We're going against Febra. We might actually just do 3 games. These Control games take a long time, so... And we're going first in every single one. Let's go. This is awesome. We have the ability to cast Absorb. Memory Deluge. We just need to get another land to round out our curve, but we have some answers early on. Not bad. All the Storm Giants. Oh, it's mono red. They're going quick. They're going quick, buddy boys. Alright, yeah, okay, this is gonna be tough, but we need to hit the more important one. Get 2 Lava Runners, good, but it's really only good when... More like the mid game. It's a decent 1-drop. Ooh. Actually, I think this is a... He has a light up the stage. He's missing his land. I'm not going to give him it. I've played this deck enough. You're missing your land. You needed to light up the stage to get damage, didn't you? Pass. Please. Please pass. Please pass. Please pass. I think so. No. It's okay. Never punished. We got another Faithful Absence right here for us. Oh, we got 2 Autoauras? Shit. That's fine. Okay, I wonder if it will be a light up the stage here. We can counter that though. There it is. Just kind of make sure opponent. There's another land. Teferi. Man, this is unfortunate. We got 2 of our legendary lands in hand and the only two that we have. So. Question here, do I go for the Memory Deluge? Yeah. I need to hit that other land. I can't keep relying on that, so... Oh. What a perfect set of cards to get. Supreme Verdict and a Hollow Fountain. They're gonna draw gas. It's a red player. 5 cards in hand. 4 lands, the whole board is coming. Oh, there's a torque. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Supreme Verdict here. 4 lands, 4 cards in hand, 5 lands. Wow, 5 lands for a mono red deck. Oh, that hurts to see. I think they're getting land flooded. Alright, let's pass. Memory Deluge at the end. Possibly just has burn spells, so. Wizard's Lightning. Okay, cool. That's fine with me. Go down to 11. Lightning Strike. Okay. Go down to 8. They play a creature, we do have Wandering Emperor, so we can just exile it as it attacks. If they don't play anything that really threatens us here. Actually, let's counter this. Light up the stage is too threatening. Make sure they don't ever get... Oh, out of cards. Alright, pay the 2 life. Oh, this is risky. Paying this 2 life, but we need to get our Teferi down now. And they concede. Whew! Alright, I'm glad I knew that matchup at least. And yes, I'm in silver. Just whatever. On to the next game. If not, we'll go to the deck tech. So that was the deck. Usually we do 5 games, but this time we did 3 because there was a 24-minute game in the first one. I don't blame if you skipped it. I lost anyway, so yeah, I'm glad if you did. But this was the deck. As you can see, it has really answers for everything. A lot of those times against those, we played, I think, against red every single time, or like some variant of is it aggro, and you'll find that a lot when you're going with control. You'll find that your matchups, your harder matchups, are just faster decks that can get underneath you and really pressure you, or really resilient combo decks. There's some like Greasefang can be kind of tough because they have a lot of ways to get him. I mean, you have Faithful Absence, you have a lot of ways. You really just have to know there's certain matchups. It's really important to know the key cards, and it just comes in time with learning the meta and keeping up with the meta. Yeah, overall, the deck is really good. I enjoy playing it. We didn't really get to see Hall of the Storm Giants be the win condition that it was. A lot of the times people quit, but they kind of just see that it's there, and they're like, okay, you have it. I mean, I think that was both our wins. Any changes that you would like to do? You can get rid of Leyline Binding. I personally enjoy it because it hits everything, but I can see the downside of, I think even in the first game that we lost, our opponent probably could have made it a lot quicker if they just blast zone for 6 instead of 5, because this can be removed and they get their threat back. So I can see if you don't want that, you could probably just put in a little bit more removal. Revitalize is kind of I haven't really seen too many use this. I personally like it. I think it fits very well into the deck, but if you do not want this, you can start to go for portable holes like I mentioned earlier in the video. Load up a Mortuary Disruption so that way you never get land flooded, and maybe you can even cut down an island or two and have a little bit more spells to play. Big spells. Oh, and the Teferi. You could add more Teferi too. I really like this card. I think it performs super well. Teferi, Temporal Pilgrim to be specific, since we have both. But I'm really enjoying it. Great card from the Brothers War. Reminds me a lot. It's almost as if you melded the Wandering Emperor and Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, together, and just kind of had the good ability, not the great abilities from either, but the good abilities, and just stuck them on one. The ultimate is but really you get there pretty quick, so it can help. It's almost like a mini Cyclonic Rift, except they get to keep their best permanent. So yeah, that was the deck. Really enjoyed it. Love to see it. Control can be annoying to play against, but very fun to play as. So one of those decks. Hope you enjoyed it. A link to our social media and all of our Discord will be in the description down below. If you would like to play games with us, a lot of times we play games on Spell Table, in-person cards, mostly EDH, but if you had a request for Modern or maybe Pioneer down the line, we'd be looking to play that as well. And yeah, so if you had any comments, any suggestions for a way that you would play Control, or maybe a couple tweaks that you would make to this deck, let me know in the comments down below. Till then, take care, stay basic, see you later.